The goal of this course is to prepare students for the television, film, and broadcasting industries. Students are assigned projects such as news packages, news shows, interviews, short films, stadium hype videos, commercials, special effects, and promotional videos, as well as working with Mesquite ISD administration and the local community to get a solid industry experience while taking this class. Let's see what some students have to say about their projects and what they learned.
My favorite project this year was the film festival because I believe that I wrote a very good script and I was really glad with how the video came out.
So what I like best about AVP was that I mainly liked the specific project of the football hype videos. Previous years, I never really attended the school sports events because of the football hype project. It was really fun. It was really unique getting in there and actually having to see some of my friends be there. And it felt like I had a really, really great time over there though. And it was pretty much sure to give me great breaks whenever I decided to go buy food at the stadium. But I mean, everything about AVP is great though. But the best part that I loved about it was just the football hype video project. That one was the best time I had in AVP.
Overall, my favorite project this year was the Choose Your Own project. I feel like it widened my creativity and made me think harder.
My favorite project this year is definitely the final project, the Choose Your Own project, because I was able to actually search through my imagination properly and team up with who I wanted to team up with, and we both have this amazing idea for what we want to do, and we'll actually be able to use all of the skills we've learned over this year to make the best editing we've done all year.
My favorite project was the Poop News for the film festival, just because it was a really fun film to create.
My favorite project this year would probably be the film festival movie, our first place in Poop News. It was very fun to film. It took a long time to make the script and to film it all, but it turned out really great, and I'm proud to show people it if they ever ask.
My favorite project was definitely the POOP news documentary or mockumentary that we did, because it won us first place and it was also really fun to film hands-free on just the hand and the camera.
Okay, so before we actually do the MSEB shows, we basically start doing our news package assignments though. It's basically though where everybody just picks out basically an event or a story that basically we're becoming journalists or reporters for, and essentially we just make a story out of it though. We just try to do whatever we can to make it seem a little bit entertaining and very informative about what's going on around in Mesquite district.
This year for our news package, I got an interview with the mayor, Mayor Archer. It was definitely a long shot, but I took it and took the opportunity to email him when his assistant got back to me. He got back to me pretty quickly, so it was worth the shot, and it was a great opportunity getting to meet him and getting to interview him and getting his background and what he's doing for our city. I was happy with how it turned out. It was a longer film, but it was all worth it in the end.
The MSCB News project was a great experience, doing it, researching it, emailing the people to interviews, because how Mr. Coursey does it is he tells us the person we can interview, and it's kind of like we do everything ourselves, so it's like we're out in the field working by ourselves, and it's a great experience, and it really gets us ready for the future of working in the industry.
There's a lot of roles to the MSCB News show. There's the floor manager, there's the director, and there's the audio, and then there's the anchor 1, anchor 2.
Well, when I was an anchor, it was a great time because we had the people in the control room, people on cameras, and we worked together to have a great film.
And I get to dress up and reading the teleprompter and having all the cameras on me. It felt like I was actually in a real news show. And I definitely recommend being an anchor for self-confidence.
It's like an actual show though. Everybody has a role, everybody basically does what, like an actual professional broadcast show would do.
And I was also working on the teleprompter the next time I was doing the new show, and it was really cool. You get to like be kind of like backstage, you know, and then working with everyone and backstage, pressing the teleprompter button and then going with the anchors of how they flow with the reading. And, like, I also wanted to be a director and get to talk back to backstage and to the floor manager, and it was all really professional and really fun. And even though I'm a junior, I can't wait for next year to do this again.
So for the Downtown Mesquite project, a bunch of small businesses for something called Small Business Saturday wanted news exposure. So we partnered with Downtown Mesquite, and we worked with some higher ups to make little news packages to represent and advertise them. So they went on Facebook, and we got to work with a lot of really cool people.
Working with Downtown Mesquite was really a great experience because I feel like I learned how to work as work in video with an actual job, you know, work with an employer almost, and getting them the result they want, you know, them giving me a script and saying, okay, go film this. And I feel like that was a really good experience that I'm gonna use in my future career.
I learned a lot because it was a lot like an actual job. It was more hands-on than what I'm used to, out in the field, working with more contacts and just people out in the real world opposed to people in a school environment. It was a lot better. It was really fun to do.
Something different I felt from that compared to my classroom assignments were I felt more like I was actually doing it as a real job, you know, and I was working with other adults that expected a higher quality of work. And I felt like I may have put in a little bit more effort into those videos than I had previously.
Teaming up with other students is a great opportunity to sort of experience what it's like working with other people that you haven't met before. So sort of like if you went into a job and you didn't know anybody there, you kind of learn how to learn through this experience to encounter that in the future.
I made new friends that I thought I would never make, and it just widened my friend group basically throughout the year.
I loved getting all these relatable students together with the same fondness for this course, and it was just amazing.
It's really fun to team up with people from other schools in the same program because it just extends our list of contacts by tenfold, honestly. We get to film at multiple different schools without feeling like we're intruding, and we get different perspectives and different levels of experience whenever it comes to the productivity of the group as a whole.
Everyone was very cool and chill, and everyone knew, we all just clicked together.
You get more opinions that you don't normally get, and you get to learn from each other and also grow friendships.
Just fun being a part of a group where everyone wants to do the same thing. They want to be a part of film, and they want to have a career in that sort of field. And everyone wants to get better at it. So it's just kind of bouncing ideas off of each other and making each other better. That helps. It's just a good environment to be part of.
I definitely think what I've learned here has advanced me more in AV and all types of broadcasting, you know, and even short films, you know. I definitely enjoy what I've learned, and I can't wait to take it on later in life for my career.
Working in here with a lot of TSA projects, just being under good time management and working under, authority figures telling you what to do and just following a strict set of rules, it makes you really good at doing jobs in real life, I suppose. So, plus a lot of the camera practice in here helped a lot too.
I think that the projects that we do in this program are very unique, and they're very, they test your versatility, and they apply to different areas in the film industry. For example, I didn't do very well in the on-demand video, but I believe that I did really well in the digital video production. And we also cover areas such as the news industry or short films.
I like the different projects we do. I feel like all the projects helped me I learned new things every time, so that's why I liked the most overall. In the creativity, he still gave us like the opportunity to be creative.
What I think about all the different projects we do in this course is it gave me a good sense of like repetitiveness in this course, and all the variety of all the different films we made helped me understand every different situation and prepared me as a better editor within Premiere Pro.
Here in this program, you do different projects because it helps you get a better learning experience in every type of field work.
Coming from another school district, I was really like excited in a way, you know. Cause like I was ready for a new start. I felt like I could bring like some of what I've learned into this program, you know, with news packaging and stuff. And I was really excited that I was going to get to learn more about filming, like short films, because that's not something we really focused on the previous program that I was in. But I was, at the end of the day, like at the end of the year, I was really happy about like coming here because I feel way more well-rounded, and now I feel like more confident that I can go out and shoot any type of film or video now. So yeah, I feel more confident in my own skills now.
This wraps up our stories for the day. Our stories typically cover people and events related to our audience in Mesquite ISD or the local community. If you like our news program and have a story suggestion for future episodes, please submit it here at tinyurl.com/MSCBNEWS. If you would like to stay current with what's going on in the Mesquite ISD Advanced Audio Video Production and Practicum program and our stories, please subscribe to our Mesquite Student Entertainment and Broadcasting YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook and Instagram, and follow us on Twitter. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Lluvia Dematta. Until next time, have a great summer.
This has been a presentation of MSEB, Mesquite Student Entertainment and Broadcasting, in association with the Mesquite Independent School District Career and Technical Education Department.